taking a certain type of journey, you know what I'm saying, for your life, and to achieve the type of life that you want to achieve, then, you know, it ain't no regrets, because everything you learn, that everything you went through was for a reason, was for you to learn from. It was a lesson. It was a lesson, not a loss. You know what I'm saying? Every L is a lesson, not a loss. It's up to you and your perception of how you take that. You know what I'm saying? If you take it as a loss, then you're going to end up, you know, looking at it from a pessimistic standpoint. You know what I'm saying? But you take it and use it as a lesson, then you can be optimistic, because in the future, you know, if the same circumstances arise, then at least you got to try a run about what to do and what not to do.
Something we all do. One thing we not here for. Nothing but pain, stuck in this thing, searching for fortune, fame.
What's good, people? What's happening? You know what time it is. Got this water, got that good H2O. Want to welcome y'all back to the Pursuit of F.A.M.E channel. And today's topic, we're going to be discussing one of two ways that I feel like is like the worst way that you can live your life, you know what I'm saying? Mentally. Question: how many people did you know, or how many people do you know rather, that say, man, I wish I would have did this. You know, when I was young, I wish I would have did that. Or I wish I would have did this, or I should have did that when I had the opportunity to. Man, if I would have, man, if I could have, you know what I'm saying? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Basically, what I'm talking about, man, is living your life with regrets. That's one of two ways that I feel like is, you know what I'm saying, like, gotta be like the worst mentally ways to live life. When you're living with regrets, man, you know, the thing about time is that you can't get it back. You know what I'm saying? Once it's gone, you know. And, you know, it don't stop. Time do not stop. It don't stop moving for nothing, for nobody, for no man, for no animal, for nothing. It don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Whether you here, whether you not, whether you actively doing what you supposed to do, or whether you sitting on your ass being lazy, you know what I'm saying? Time gonna continue to roll on, you know. And once that time lost, you know, ain't no getting that time back. You can try to make up for the lost time. That's probably the best that you can do. You know what I'm saying? That's the best that you can do that I can think of right now at the top of the head. You can try to make up for the time, but you can't get that time back. So, you know, with people losing a lot of time, or wasting a lot of time, or fucking off a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? As you get older, and as you know, as time moves on, you realize that, man, I can't get that time back, man. I should have, you know, did this back then. I should have did that back then. You know what I'm saying? Especially with people, a lot of people feel like once a certain amount of time passed, that their opportunities leave. Water break. Which is true to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, as long as you're breathing, you still get the opportunity to do anything that you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether you got to be realistic about that, you know what I'm saying? It's just about being realistic about what you're capable of doing and the amount of time that it's going to take you to do that, you know what I'm saying? But once you just wasted times, waste opportunities, waste chances, you know what I'm saying? That weighs on you heavily, consciously and subconsciously, you know what I'm saying? And then you start to develop regrets, you know what I'm saying? So then you get stuck in the past about what you didn't do, you know what I'm saying? About what you didn't do the correct way, or the way that you felt like you should have did it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that all ends up with you having major regrets about your life. You know what I'm saying? One thing you don't want to do is live with regrets, man. You know what I'm saying? I always heard people older than me say that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I always try to take that approach, you know what I'm saying, with life, whether it be You know what I'm saying? Like, just all around, you know what I'm saying? Just try to live the life that you want to live and obtain the level of success that you want to obtain, achieve the level of happiness that you want to achieve, you know what I'm saying? And ultimately gain the amount of self-consciousness and self-awareness that's going to be, you know, substantial and adequate for you. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to be living with regrets, man. You know, I personally get tired of hearing people say, man, if I would have did this, things would have been different. If I would have tried that, I wish I would have tried that when I had the chance. You know what I'm saying? That got to be like some of the saddest, most depressing shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, you can actually see people who say that. You can tell that, you know what I'm saying, like it really affect them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why regardless of me, everything that I've been through, you know what I'm saying, whether it come from being cheated, being crossed over on, being homeless, the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't regret it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, once you partake in a certain type of journey, you know what I'm saying, for your life, and to achieve the type of life that you want to achieve, then, you know, it ain't no regrets, because everything you learn, that everything you went through was for a reason, was for you to learn from. It was a lesson. It was a lesson, not a loss. You know what I'm saying? Every L is a lesson, not a loss. It's up to you and your perception of how you take that. You know what I'm saying? If you take it as a loss, then you're going to end up, you know, looking at it from a pessimistic standpoint. You know what I'm saying? But you take it and use it as a lesson, then you can be optimistic, because in the future, you know, if them same circumstances arise, then at least you got a trial run about what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Water break. Also, man, the only way that you can really regret, you know what I'm saying, have regrets in your life, is if you're not proud of your life at that present moment. You know what I'm saying? If you're not happy with that life in that present moment, then of course you're gonna have regrets, because you're gonna feel like you could have did some shit that was different in the past. You know what I'm saying? That all lead to regrets. You know what I'm saying? And that all boil back to the same thing, man. Taking advantage of your time, taking advantage of your opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Making the best of every present moment, you know what I'm saying? And just focus on, you know, living a fulfilling and a happy, successful life, you know what I'm saying? In whatever way that may mean to you, you know what I'm saying? Not saying you gotta be a fucking billionaire to be happy and all that shit, because trust me, you know what I'm saying? Trust and believe me when I say that money and all that shit that people think make you happy don't really make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Trust me on this. I know. You know what I'm saying? With being in the entertainment industry, reaching a certain level, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with the Hollywood and all that shit. I seen it, I experienced it, you know what I'm saying, and me being able to gain what some would consider a substantial amount of money or success or whatever. Hey man, trust me, I know. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the number one way, you know what I'm saying? In tomorrow's video, we're gonna get into the number two way, you know what I'm saying? And to the end, man, you know, God willing, tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, time ain't promised to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta live with no regrets, baby. You know what I'm saying? Grab life by the nut sack. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and go for what you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way I worded that. You know what I'm saying? I want to say take life by the balls, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, man. Do your fucking thing. Go for what you know. You know what I'm saying? Till next video, man. Keep grinding. Stay positive. Stay up. Stay on your grind. Don't let nobody stop you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll holler at y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment down below. You know what I'm saying? Hit the post notification so you can know when I drop a video, which is pretty much every day. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just come check the channel. Other than that, man, spit at y'all another time tomorrow. And to end. Peace. Love.
Something we all know. One thing we die for. Nothing but pain stuck in this game. Searching for fortune. Fair.